Alright, this is going to be the 212 teardown. Apparently, these are supposed to be pretty easy to tear apart. I don't know. I thought, I've been trying to figure out for the past week now how the heck I want to tear this thing apart. I thought, well, we'll start with the front cover and we'll work our way from there. So let me get you out of the there's a bolt there. There's a bolt there. Just reference where I'm at. That's the stop switch, and that's the throttle. So, as for reference, that's the bolt. Here's the gas tank. Right here. Here's the throttle. So there's the bolt that we're going after. And then way on the bottom here, there's a bolt there. And a bolt there. So, in theory, all we should have to do is take the 4 bolts out and get the on-off switch out, and we should be pulling the front cover off. Whew. Alrighty, let's start this. I've already taken the liberty of finding out which socket we're gonna need. We're gonna need an 8mm socket with an extension. Oh, I am old school. I've got the impact gun over here, but am I gonna pull it out? Nope. Oh no, can't do that. Can't be intelligent. So, yeah. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna pull this out. Make sure if you're doing this my way, make sure you got a magnet. Okay, get the pull start out of our way. Alright, T, and then the 2 on the bottom. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to put the engine on the side. Now once I get this bolt out, in theory, the front cover should come off. Snake that through. Alrighty. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Now, this is where, get yourself a box, whatever, piece of cardboard, something. And no, this is not an endorsement for Coke, although if Coke would like to endorse me, that'd be cool. I have no problem being endorsed by Coca-Cola. I don't think many people do. And what we're going to do is, since I'm not putting this back together right away, the 4 bolts that were for the front cover, get yourself some tape. I just happen to have black electrical tape around. And what we're going to do is we're going to tape these 4 bolts to a piece of cardboard. Why? So we don't lose them. So one thing I forgot to do before this video was get a pair of scissors. Oh well. I guess we'll just use God's gift to mankind. And then, yeah, we're going to mark these on the piece of cardboard as the front cover. Just like that. So that we know where everything goes. Now we're going to set the bolts off to the side for a minute as... Yay. And I've already forgotten things. Yay. Oh boy. Well, we're going to leave the front cover alone because I want to know about a tool I bought. And this tool, what it's going to do is, yep, 19. Center bolt's 19. Let's get the deep well. I got a socket set over here and I got a socket set behind me. I got all my impact sockets off to this side of the camera. Yeah, this side of the camera. And all my ratchet sockets behind me. Gonna take impact. Oil your impact before you use it. Make sure it's in reverse. Blast it right off. Set that to the side, pull that off. Pull that. Now, was going to use this tool, but there's no way to use it on this motor. So, we're going to get the 3-jaw puller out. Why? Because I do not feel like busting the hell out of my crank. Yeah, do not feel like busting the hell out of the crank. Very, very, very interesting. This puller will not pull. Oh, you. Okay, what size is that? We're just gonna blast it backwards. Do 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 do. thought. There we go. Yay. Come on. Yeah. Oh goody. We're gonna have flywheel problems. Flywheel will not want to come off. And some brainiac in China is like, "Oh, you stupid American! We do this, and this, and we get it off." My power ain't gonna work at all. Neither one of them. Okay, because I do not feel like beating the piss out of the block. So, I don't have the long ass freaking. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, we're gonna have some fun, people. Yay. Okay. Set it like that. And give it a little love tap. Give it a tappy tap. Alrighty. Because I do not feel like busting the piss out of the crank or the block or anything. I'm going to set it there. And I just had to get the biggest bloody 3-jaw puller I have, of course. Okay. Dirt. Well, we'll take the rest of it apart and we'll get to that later. Set these off to the side. Set fan off to the side. We'll set our tool somewhere. And, well, you know what? Let's get back to... We're going to pull gas tank off next. What are the gas tank studs? I'd suspect a 10. Oh boy. I'd suspect a 10. Tools are so wedged into this kit. Yeah, that'd be right. Bingo. Bingo, bango, bongo. Oh, there's a shield over here that if it comes off, it might help us get the flywheel off. Yay. So 10 mils for the back studs will if I can't get the flywheel off this video, we'll do it another video. And of course I forgot a pair of pliers. Well, this is going to be one interesting video. Need bouncing back. I'll be right back, people. Alrighty. Yay. Oh, I got the knife packs. I love these things. They're kick-ass. They kick all my other players' butt. Breather line off. Oh. Now, we're going to come in here and we're going to squeeze that until, yeah, you can't see it. And yep, trying to do this one-handed. Come on. Alrighty. Yeah. Well, I think you get the gist. Okay. Yeah. Oh hell, we can just take this off by this connection. Come on, there we go. Very, very good. Very, very good. Come on, come on. There we go. Very, very good. Goody, goody, gum droppers. Alrighty. Now, gotta figure out how to take that switch completely out. But, out of the way. Cover. Yay, we're actually getting somewhere. Now, from the looks of things, back in there, there's a bolt that kind of runs through here. I'm assuming this bolt holds the tank onto this side. So we're going to take that bolt out, which that looks like it's an 8mm as well. And to get to that, it might be more prudent to take this exhaust off, since we're not going to use this exhaust. It's not a 10. Oh boy. Like I said, I've just got another tool set here, and then I got one here. So I should have most all the tools that I need. We'll try a 15. Too big. Let's try another standard size. 13. 13 will fit. Awesome. We're going to turn this thing around, put you back on the stand. We're going to pull the exhaust manifold, the whole exhaust system off. Yay. And I'm trying to work fast here and make one single video so that I don't have to do editing. So, alrighty. But if I have to run and go get more tools, I gotta go. Then I'm gonna have to shut the camera off and do editing. Unfortunately, it's just the way grand YouTube works. Yay. That's a friggin' heavy brick. This thing's a heavy brick. Awesome. Yeah. This engine has never been run. But yeah, that gasket's probably toast. Alrighty. Awesome. Awesome. Spark plug away. No, okay. Maybe just the boot. Yeah. Want the gas tank off. And we might have to switch down to our quarter-inch size. Quarter-inch sizing to get this. Okay, awesome. Now, I really wanted to do a video like this to show you all the trials and tribulations of pulling a motor apart. It's not as cut and dried as it is. Because everybody makes it, and then plus I wanted to have a complete video record of this teardown. So awesome. Now the tank should, yep. All that's held on by is gas line. Well, we'll take care of that right now. Yeah, the spring clips. Okay, we'll flip the motor around. We'll get the tank off on the other side, I guess. Yeah, I don't get where all the other YouTubers are saying that this is the easiest thing to do, but there we go. Nice tank. We'll probably reuse the tank. I haven't decided yet whether I want to make a tank, get a tank, whatever a tank. But yeah. It's almost coming down. Yeah. Bet these are 10s out here. Yep. Well, before I do that, let's start marking the parts. Count. Okay. Because we do have a lot of parts actually flying around on the table now. Huh? Okay, that's exhaust. For your tank, you should have 2 nuts and a bolt, long bolt. And for your exhaust, you should have 2 standard nuts. The nuts, the nuts, the nuts! So, yep. We're almost, actually, from the looks of things, we're almost done. We're about halfway there. So, yeah, I really wanted to do a feature-length video, because if anybody tears one of these down and finds that they're in a bind of, oh, where the heck did this go, just kind of what they can just watch the video, and hopefully this will actually help you figure out where the heck parts go. Or if you're just tearing the motor down for the first time, really don't be scared. If you screw it up, it's what, 120 bucks? I mean, heck, it isn't like it's the freaking vintage Duesenberg engine. It's the don't cry over spilt milk. That's the old adage that I've always been told, don't cry over spilled milk. And fraction. So yeah, we've got the parts marked off as we're going. Yeah, let's just take the air filter out. I mean, really, for those that are looking to repower something with one of these, it's a great engine. Alright, got the whole airbox system out. And put the filter back in. Take the filter out, put the filter back in. Take the filter out, put the filter back in. So, now this curb is already going to hit the parts bin. Yeah, this curb is going to hit the parts bin. And that's the spacer. It's looks to be just a stamped piece of steel with a rubber embedding, injection molded in. So, not real rubber, but yeah. So, yay. Well. We'll take the governor loose. And once we take the governor loose, wow, this freaking engine's lightened up really quickly. Like super light now. Alright, 10mm for the win. Alrighty. So if you are gonna re-govern the motor, it's a special nut. Well, not nut, but special bolt. Alrighty. Now let's pry that bad boy off. Mine is not going to be governed. Mine is going to be step free. It's going to prey on little frickin' go-karts that have governors. It's going to say, I'm going to eat the other ones for breakfast. Pretty decent curb. I'll get something better for it. So, it's got a fuel shutoff right on the carburetor. Linkages, we'll put the linkages over there. We'll put the carburetor up on the wall. Now, we're going to get rid of this freaking throttle system too. But before we do that, I want to get parts in order. Get the parts accounted for. This is one long video. I get it. I might just split this into two parts for the fact that it might need to be split into two parts. In fact, I'm going to actually probably call this part 1. And please comment, rate, subscribe. Screw it, we'll go all the way. I mean, hell, we're already 40 minutes in or something along those lines. We might as well go for the gold. Okay. A lot of 8mm. Throttle out of our way. A lot of 8mm on this engine. Now, I guess you're wondering, why am I not blasting it apart with the impact? It's because I don't feel like wrecking stuff. An impact, if it doesn't break free, it'll actually rip off all of your threads. So technically, yes, I could blast this whole motor apart with an impact, and it'd be quick, dirty, painless, over. Turn this 40-minute video into probably a 10-minute video, but the whole thing is that I want to preserve as many parts as I can, and yeah. Now, we'll set the coil over there, go over there, coil wire. Alrighty, this is the fun part. We're going to take the head off. I think we might take the head off after we take the heat shield on the bottom off. There's a bolt at the bottom here. Yeah, these are on there. So, I mean, it's your preference. You can pull out your impact and blast it apart, or you can take it and do it my way, which by some people is the right way. Doing it slow, easy. Because, I mean, really, this is not going to be a standard build. I kind of want to see 10K out of this motor on attack. So, we're going to pull the valve cover now. For 8mm bolts. I love this ratchet. It's a Titan ratchet. Sadly, it does not have a part number that I can just prattle off to you. Which, I love it. And wherever the heck Titan tools are sold in your area, go look for it. They come in the 3/8 drive and in the 1/4 inch drive, and I also believe they come in the 1/2 inch drive as well. But now this one that I've got in my hand, I have personally put an 8-ton bottle jack on the freaking one end of this. So, Yeah. 8 tons. I've bent the handle a little, but yay. What size are these? Oh boy. Oh where did my 13 go? Oh where did it go? That's a weird size then. Oh, the Chinese are probably laughing up a storm now. Saying, oh, ha, 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 you stupid American. Yeah. I say, ha, 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 stupid Chinese man. Can't frickin' make world skills. Competitions. Ah, yes. Now, I really don't know the detorquing sequence to these, but I will tell you this. Because it's 4 bolts, I'm going to do a cross pattern. Oh boy. I actually got my ratchet stuck. Oh. Okay, we're going to have to rotate the crank. Until both valves are open. And where did my screwdriver on the floor go? Ha ha ha, stupid American, I can already hear you. Yes, I understand. I wonder if the linkage would work. I do not feel like going and getting another screwdriver. Oh, saving grace. Yay, come on. Oh, there's E-clip. Yeah, you pull the wrong E-clip, Chris. Okay. This is so much fun, isn't it? Alrighty. Come around and pull this E-clip and make darn sure that you catch them, as they will fly. Huh? Alrighty. Now, just standard rocker arms. Now, get the rest of these bolts out. Jinga. Boy. Yay. There are trials and tribulations to everything in life. This is one long formatted video. I don't even know if everybody's going to watch it all the way to this point. But if you have, thank you. Please subscribe, because if you don't, I'm just going to be bored. Actually, I'm going to cry if you don't, because I do put a lot of thought into these videos. And, you know, I'm not the richest man in the world. Although some people think I am. I mean, I don't make a metric crap ton of money, so. Alrighty, there's our head. Hemispherical style head. And we're going to be doing some porting to this head, so. Porting and polishing of the head, so stay tuned for those videos. These videos are more for the people that are really wanting to learn how to build these. So, yeah. Your push rods. I should mark these. Anybody see the tape? I know. On the floor like everything. That's probably what hit me. Pull up. Yay! Oh! I did bring pliers down here, I thought. Oh well. We'll just set these over here like this. Pray to God we don't knock them over. And like I was saying in the other video, flat top piston, it's not got a dome in it. So that boosts your compression right there. Ooh. And the head gasket's toast, so yay. I was thinking about getting a different gasket anyway, but would have been nice to have the old one. What magnet? What hit the freaking magnet? Alrighty. Now we're going to pull the crankcase off because we don't need that flopping everywhere. Or maybe we're not going to pull the crank off. Well, okay, fine. Okay. 8 or 10? 10. 10 millimeter for the side cover. Well, we're going to set this down here. Crack all the bolts loose. Now, expect some oil in this, but not a lot. It's mostly trash oil. So, we're going to get the side cover off. We're going to look at the beautiful engine internally. Holy crap. Yeah, that's what I thought. This side cover was going to be one of those. It might have, we might actually have a sprung side cover. Hopefully we don't, because that would be sad. Alrighty, put it up on the side. And tap on it with a hammer. And I'm not expecting the gasket to live. Really, if we can get the gasket to live, fine. But I'm really not expecting it to. And I think I just killed it. Yeah, I just killed it. So I'm gonna get some gasket material and we're gonna make a gasket. Yeah. And like I said, there's gonna be oil in here from the factory. Just not a lot, just enough to keep it fresh for shipping purposes. Set the side cover to the side. Side cover to the side. Okay. Okay. And this is where you get your rag. Just set underneath it. Set engine. And I'm just going to let it drain a little. Well, the weather here in North Dakota is finally warming up, so maybe we'll get some welding videos in. I really want to weld this governor hole shut. I'm thinking I might do it with silicon bronze, but we'll see. We'll see how I feel about the silicon bronze, because silicon bronze can be expensive. Now, what just popped out is our cam. Don't worry, the cam has a little dot on it that will line up. You'll want to line it up with the crank so that as this is spinning around, it's spinning around at the correct time with the crank. But yeah, we're probably gonna get a new cam for it anyway, so get all the oil out. Yeah. We got most of the oil out. Take our lifters, one by where the bloody hell did the other one go? Oh, behind the oil century. Okay, well, we're gonna pull the oil century out anyway. The or as some people call it, the low oil sensor, which actually that's a better name for it than century. But we're gonna pop this out. because technically for our build on this, we are going to be running without an oil sensor. So, where'd my cutters go? Just grab the frickin' nearest cutters and start hacking. Ah, fuck it, we'll do it out here. And then we'll just pull it through. Yay. Awesome. And then we'll get the other lifter out. Alrighty. Now, I really wanted to get the crank out of this motor tonight. Holy crap. What the heck's binding? Alrighty. So, we're going to take the piston out. Oh, what is the piston? Push the crank. Push the piston back up. Okay. Well, what is the 10? Alrighty. Now once you get the piston out, what I'm going to do my way now is I'm going to be putting the crank in danger a little bit for a wee bit. Okay, and you're probably going to have to move the crank around. To get the piston out. Because, yeah. Come on, camera, work with me. So that's pretty much the internals of this motor. I'd love to put a bronze bushing in that for the cam, if possible. Gives it more life than you think, because the bronze wears better than the aluminum. Bronze always does. That's why you still see things made out of bronze. It's not just for stack shoes, people. It's not just for baby shoes. Okay. And I hate the fact that that freaking crank shaft is floppy. Yeah, this motor might not live to see a lot of 10K pulls off of it, but we're going to try it anyway. Now probably the next video is going to be washing this block, and washing this block is probably going to be a hell of a lot shorter of a video than the teardown. Take your rings off and just get in here, because I forgot a wrench. And pop it off. Now this is what they call a babbitt bushing, a bearing, where it doesn't have a replaceable bearing. So the new crank that we're going to be getting is a replaceable bush bearing rod, so that's going to be nice. Okay. Whoa! Launch that sucker. Now, this is not the best way to do this, but it's a way. Okay. I think we might be able to get our puller in there now. That the crank will come back further. Okay, awesome. Awesome, we're gonna get the puller in there now. Okay. And I hate that magnet right now. Yeah, screw it. We're going to do a little tappy tap. Alrighty. Well, final part that's going to come out is the governor. Just friggin' rip that baby out with whatever you want to do. In the meantime, I'm going to pull this out. If you want to figure out your own way, stop the video here. Well, thank you. Please comment, rate, subscribe. If you want to watch me beat on this for a little bit longer, well, I'll beat on it a little longer for you. And we're going to take the dowel pins out of the block for the front cover. We'll just put them in there. Now, where'd my thingamabobber go? Yeah, make sure that you catch your piston because if you don't, you're gonna be screwed. Mine fell into some clothing, so I'm fine. You might not be. So come on, come on. I hate this fact of life that Chinese motors are not like American motors. There's our crank. Thank you for watching me torture this block to live in hell. And it looks like all that we gotta do to pull the governor out, take clip out, slide that out, and voila, we got the freaking governor arm out. Now figure out your comfortable way of pulling this gear out. I want the gear gone, especially since it's plastic. I hate plastic. I work with plastic all day. I want it gone. And yeah, figure out your way of doing things. Oh, awesome. Awesome, awesome. Okay. Okay, get a screwdriver in there. Where's my magnet? I need my magnet. We're gonna pull those dogs out if we can. Oh, of course not, because yeah, trials, tribulations. So dogs need to come out. But are they going to come out? Hell no. Not without me busting them out. So, yeah. I'd love to have your support of that subscribe. I mean, this is one of those builds that I don't know if you can see it down in there, but there's the ring right there. You take that ring out the way you, with whatever tool you have, you got the governor out. Well, I'm going to end the video here. It's over an hour long. Please comment, rate, subscribe. See you on the next one.